this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive. Get some momentum, quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite. On the road, and you make a big mistake early.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump. But that interception was like giving every single fan here in this stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short, got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
So we get a pick.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field.
First play
the
of
good
the
news
game.
about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page
get
is
the
just
ball
find him
back.
an easy completion here and let him get back in
That
there.
was
Yeah, or
backwards.
find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll go right back to the run. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Using the quick game. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. Can't get him to the ground. Brought down just
Purdue's
short of
not
the sticks on
necessarily
the
a
screen
powerhouse
pass.
anymore.
Running backs just have
Were
to be
they ever?
a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump
I don't
offs and
see
check
one
downs.
star on
Yeah,
the field.
find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
3-3 in the Big
Tulsa
Ten.
seems to have the whole playbook working. Off play action on 1st down. Looking left. He's got it. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Tempo in overdrive. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Wow.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard
This one's
line
always
before
getting
they
injured.
finally get him stopped.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
And there was
I think we
nowhere
can
to
stop.
go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Under fire. Quarterback moving. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No? Well, nobody's got him.
Well, they didn't look like a team that would just go out there and throw a pick.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did
First
that
play on
last
that drive.
quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first down.
Yeah.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Man, that D-tackle has an explosive first step. He shot right out of his stance. He was in the backfield, and he was able to make the tackle for loss.
The pull and throw off the RPO.
What a throw, man.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Fires to the middle. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
I mean, I was going to have to end up putting the ball anyways, but now look at their field position
look
now.
At this Tulsa offense.
So you got 30 yards of field position.
Touchdown. He'll try to do it again on this one. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Good defense.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pick.
Can't find a man, and
they're
he'll be
getting
knocked down at the 40.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
The Boilermakers have it.
So they're trying to open up to really disguise.
Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. He's brought down at the 29 after
I like the Purdue
gains.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion.
Spread the defense.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center of the guard. The tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
To the air on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Boilermakers decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right.
Damn, I missed the ball. Oh, he knocked it out for him.
Take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Wow.
Well,
that was a quick play on defense.
And great timing.
I totally
it was the
missed
hit that forced that incompletion.
To the air.
I can't believe he threw it.
Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This is definitely a
Yeah,
defensive
and I like
matchup.
teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty
Definitely.
and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
Fires to the right.
You gotta be.
He's got it. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
That was just
So after the
incredible.
break, they'll go back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires left. Got a man. It's Presley. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The DBs will back off a bit. He'll keep it himself. They get it down to the 35 before he
All right, this
stops.
is starting to get
10-yard
ridiculous.
Pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. They'll try the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Wants to throw. It's Hayes. Dances away. Oh, what a caught. There he goes. And
I know
step
he's
into
not
the
just
end
treating
zone.
my defense all like
Touchdown,
that.
Tulsa.
I know that
Another
didn't
rushing
just happen.
touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas.
Wow.
And the returner will be brought down. The Purdue
See what the-
offense
see
heads
what the
back out to
quarterback
the
did.
field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by... Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The give out of the gun. That is a big
I
win
don't
for
know
this
what the hell
defense
just
as they
happened on
were
that
right
play.
there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
He's testing, like,
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
dude, I
They
am
get
getting
him stopped at the
killed.
5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. A great catch and run for 6.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They were getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
And then when I do some simple running,
but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better... Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 45-yard
running back. That's the offense.
Down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. So he gets stuffed on first down.
I'm rarely
now
getting
you have
beat down
the
like
offensive
this.
coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these 2 coaching staffs.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
How do you drop
and
that?
Won't make the connection going for the big play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Oh, my
Snagged
God.
in the middle. It's Booker. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Yeah, man, put this out to it.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Booker. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Presley. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the
What is
tight
up
end.
with this pass and
That's a
attack?
great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big
3
fella
yards
caught the
here,
ball
3 yards
down,
there,
he
early
went,
line,
not
3
picking
yards.
up
What is
first.
this?
The give on the option. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got
That
it.
does
He had
not
to
make any
fight his way
sense.
back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Looking to throw on 3rd. Here's a heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the
Hope he missed
football.
the field goal.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. What a disappointment. No
Great
good.
job.
After the missed field goal.
Now we can
hey,
just get a point.
could be worse. They're still up
2
by
minutes.
21. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. They go to the ground. Crosses the 40. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Boilermakers headed quickly to the line. They'll run play action. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long.
Shit's put on territory. I just running here.
Looking for room. It's Thomas. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Let's go!
Touchdown, Boilermakers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game. And they needed some positive momentum. Something going well. Something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, you got a 50% completion percentage, but he made up for it right there. That is a fucking throw. I thought it was a pick for a second. He didn't throw it where it was at. He threw it anywhere else, that might have been a pick.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Dropping back, it's Hayes. They're working that left side.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away.
Score here would be magnificent.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They've played really well in this first half.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. This time he's got it. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion. Turning it on. Ball spins away. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
The defense selling out to stop it on third and super short. They don't bring him down, Jesse. Next thing you know, he's in the second level.
You're absolutely right. 3rd and inches like that, if you just get a little crease offensively, it can be a big play. And the back that time hit the hole and show off his speed.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Quick release by the QB. Man, sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's forward. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it.
Yeah, no mystery there. 3rd down, just let the quarterback keep it himself. How about the push up front by the offensive line to help get that first?
They'll give it to the back. Spins away from the defense. Oh, it's a fumble. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Gives it on the option. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Richardson. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little.
I love how my running back is the best player on my team when he got injured. Like, it's taking it way
Lost
hard.
to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Makes a grab on
There
the
we
shot.
go.
He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13.
Nobody on my offense.
The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. Came through like a
The backup,
shot,
he's not
knocked him
bad,
down
but
for a loss of 5. They got nothing. In fact, they lost a ton on those last 2 runs, and now it's 3rd and a mile, 18 yards to go.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Looking for space. It's
ruthless and relentless.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Shoots it to the left.
Wow.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
This offense is not made for 3 players.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Ballard. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board.
Yes.
That is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded
Yeah, but if I go down the score right here.
Off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man,
hold
just
the
a
ball
couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Running into the open space. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It is so easy when you're a defensive player, when you watch a little misdirection of the ball go one way, to turn and to run. That's not my job. My job is to stay home. The defensive did a good job of that. Defense stayed home, made the play.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it. Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last
the drive just can't take too long.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it?
Yeah, he was
You got to
open.
be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow, and that's why the defense won this rep.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man on the right.
This is
He's
just
brought down at the 49.
seemingly
That is well
impossible.
short of the first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. The play action fake. The throw to the outside is complete. And he just couldn't get started. Goes down behind the line of scrimmage, and they'll lose yardage on the completion. They'll leave it with him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Stop him here, but good.
Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
This poor kick.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he left that
Dude,
one
this
short,
offensive
tried to
line
baby
needs
it in
help.
there. He's got to turn it loose. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Finds his man in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Boilermakers want to crank the tempo. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Honestly, it just looks like the defense has better players on the field, and that's really demonstrated itself throughout the course of the game. They've got more speed. They've been able to shut this offense down in every possible way, and even on that line.
Wow. Grab plenty for the 1st down.
That was a dive and a throw and a
With a big
catch
play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the 2nd half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building.
Are you serious?
Really, really quiet.
Really nice 3rd down sub.
I can't believe that just happened.
It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Offense working from the pistol. He'll do it himself.
Wow.
There he goes. Got the 1st down and more. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Hayes. Fires deep toward the end zone. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you...
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Tulsa.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay,
yeah,
so here comes the offense returning to the field. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
A shot toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than throwing another pick. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The inside handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Fires to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Here. They'll look to pin him deep.
We can't score the entire game.
Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side.
I I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Sprinting to the line
Now
to
we're
try to get
calling
this one
the
off.
plays
Clock's
and
running.
doing the things that we need to do.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. Just no